Thank God you're all right. How did you get here?
It wasn't easy. At least I haven't had any more episodes.
I wish I could say the same.
Hey, I think I might have found us some transportation.
This thing gonna run?
Only one way to find out.
Shit!
What are you doing? Answer me.
Welcome back to Let's Play The Evil Within, and oh my god, we're being chased by a giant spider. But we already know if we're hanging out with Joseph, that means crazy stuff's gonna happen.
Damned if I'm going to die in here.
So let's shoot this thing in the face. And so he's gonna have a couple of attacks. There's that one, straight down. And then he's gonna release some larvae at us. And I'm just gonna use the shotgun to deal with that. And the larvae always refund us some bullets. I cannot believe every single one of those shotgun blasts missed. That's unreal. Let's take this opportunity to loot all these bullets. Wonder if I can take some sniper shots at this thing. I have extra bullets, so I feel like I may as well.
I don't know how long we'll be safe here.
The answer is not very long. We will not be safe for very long at all.
Now what?
Sebastian, they're above us. Watch out, we got dynamite.
And so now we've got to kind of watch above us. We've got to make sure they don't climb in here with their dynamite. But Kid and Joseph both do a pretty good job of covering us on this one.
Enemy to the right!
We just have like infinite handgun bullets, so if I can just make sure that the projectile ones don't get too many shots on us, we'll be just fine with this part.
Get to cover. They're shooting from above.
Oh, come on, pistol.
Nice.
Not really sure how that one worked at all. He had already thrown it. But yeah, as you can see,
More of them on the move. We'll get rattled.
oh man, I gotta get to cover. You can kind of just hide in here and cover them if you want to. Oh my gosh.
More of them!
You're gone.
Yep, if I just stay out of the way of those explosions, I'll be okay. This is close, though. I gotta kind of stay still and let my health recover. But we're doing just fine for right now. That did get a little bit scary, though. Just want to make sure I take as many bullets with me as possible. Gosh, if I even step out.
Leave these ones to me.
Okay.
That was a close one.
Close indeed. But if you thought there's no way that we're already done with that spider, he'll be back, you are correct. He is coming back for us.
Keep us to the left up here.
And I really like the way in the beginning of this scene that Kidman just comes running in there and is like, hey, we gotta go. Because she's being chased by this thing. Right, I feel like I can take a sniper shot now. So many bullets and I want them.
Get this thing moving!
Oh, some larva. Come on, hit it, Seb.
Where are we heading, Joseph?
I've got a theory. We seem to be moved around an awful lot, almost as if by someone's will. So it's nearly impossible to get any sense of the geography around here. But the light, Beacon Mental Hospital, it's always in the distance. This thing you found me hooked up to, I've seen it in more than one place.
Yeah, so have I. It seems like it's the same exact one, but it's hard to be sure.
The thing that I've noticed is that each time I run across one, I seem to be closer to the lighthouse. It could be a coincidence, but like I said, it seems as if there is some intelligence behind it.
So you figure we ought to cut to the chase and just head straight for the hospital?
Exactly.
Nice work, Detective.
The right side looked like it led more directly toward the hospital.
Joseph, no! Just get us out of here.
There's an ambulance there. There might be some kind of first aid. I'll go.
No, I'll do it. Don't let any of them on board.
Man, Joseph is really smart. He's got this whole thing figured out already. Now, there's going to be a lot of enemies in this section, and I would like to try to stealth it if I can. It's really not easy to do, though, because it's unclear for the cars whether or not you're in cover. So that can be really challenging. But Joseph, the smart one, is shot, and we gotta help him. So we gotta get all the way to that ambulance. And I haven't mentioned yet, but there is only one collectible in this entire level, and that is a map tile, and it's gonna be in the ambulance. So we won't really have to worry much about that. We're just gonna worry mostly about keeping myself alive. That action segment didn't go as well as it possibly could have, but on the way here, we will probably find some healing, so we're gonna be just fine. But you have to watch out because there are definitely a bunch of gun-wielding ones in here, and it's all kind of a big pain. Yep, I already got spotted. That sucks. Got punished for using a match. But we're gonna sit here and wait for our health to recover, and then we'll grab that healing item. All right, let's go ahead and use it. And let's see if there's a good way to stealth any more of this. I'm gonna keep trying. That bomb there is gonna be a little bit of an issue. Oh, there's one right in front of me. He didn't see me? Yeah, we're screwed. Okay. How did that miss? Okay. Wow. Stealth failure. Okay. Well, there's not going to be too many more left. But, like I said, the cover is really questionable and hard to determine whether or not you're actually covered. But I was probably a little bit hasty there. Either way, not really a big deal. Alright, where's that sniper? There he is. I feel like I hear one close to me. Yep. All right, we gotta back up. I gotta get out of view of the sniper and avoid this dynamite at the same time. This is... this is getting a little wonky. I think I'm safe behind this car. Okay. Whew. And now... we need to get a look at this sniper guy. But this section is deceptively hard. Like, you might be thinking it's just a bunch of regular enemies, but... oh. They do a very good job of making them all kind of cover each other, so it's really hard to get through this section unscathed. But I think there shouldn't be too many more between me and the ambulance. Now, I do remember there's going to be one right around this corner here. So, how do I want to deal with this? Like that. Now, as soon as we come in here, there's our map tile, and we're all done with collectibles. And I will most certainly use this healing item. I have been taking all kinds of damage today. I gotta start playing better right away. Now, here's the thing we're looking for. Hemostatic, an emergency blood clotting agent for treating wounds. The bandage contains medication for easy-to-use first aid, and we are going to need to use that for our good friend Joseph to prevent him from bleeding out from his bullet wound. And that's right, we have a car-mounted gun to deal with now. And I find the best way to deal with this is to just run up and shoot him. Let me get a look at where he's at. Okay. And if you spend too much time hiding behind the cars will explode and hurt you like that. I'm hoping his volley's gonna end.
Get my hands on that machine gun.
And now we can use the gun. I did take damage from the dynamite that he had in his hand still, but as long as we're on the gun, we're gonna be just fine. And there are going to be a ton of enemies in this area. So we just need to make sure that none of them get any projectiles off, and we're going to be just fine. I feel like this gun should be more fun to use. But it feels kind of weirdly underpowered. And it's also really hard to see what you're shooting at. Yep, and even more. But at this section, I know I already said it, but you're like, what happened to that game we were playing in the village? Now, as soon as we head towards the bus, a whole bunch more are going to be coming after us. So we want to immediately just run back to the gun. Unfortunately, we can't damage the bus or anything. Ooh, some healing? Love that. Now, one thing I like to do before I leave this section is use the gun. And yeah, we're gonna get a little bit of a glitch here too. So I'll show that before I talk about the next thing. I feel like this has something to do with it being at 60 FPS, where it turns too fast and the game kind of can't keep up, and you end up like outside of the gun like that. But it eventually catches back up and turns you back around. So let's shoot all these cars out of the way. Okay, I think that's good. And now, with sort of the like maze qualities of this place removed, it's very much easier to loot it. Because there is a lot of stuff hidden in here. And I do want to make sure I pick that all up before I leave. All right, one last green gel drop here. And that should be everything. Honestly, if I'm missing one or two things, I'm not really going to worry about it. Because I do want to get back and help Joseph. So let's get to it.
Get out of here fast.
I'm gonna push through!
And now there's an achievement here
It's gonna get a little rough!
for missing all of the haunted, but we already hit some, so why don't we just crush them all? I never get that achievement. And honestly, it's more fun to just hit them. And that's the end of the action-packed Chapter 12. I do really like the spider design. I kind of wish they used it a little bit more. And then the machine gun section is pretty sweet as well, although I did point out some flaws with that. But you know what? As much as I miss the village section and the more quiet, like, stealth portions, the action parts are pretty fun, despite the fact that it's really not what Mikami said this game was going to be. But anyway, that's all the time I've got for today, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.